Hi, I'm Donathan.
And I'm Kelly.
And we are Craving Cinematics. Well, last night we finally got to see Krrish, which was actually a gift to me because all the hard work I did yesterday. Kelly said, you can watch Krrish tonight. I thought, yay, get to see it. And
I
so...
I have the power over deciding things like that.
Well, you do.
Oh, well.
Anyway, we finally got to see it, and oh my goodness, what a movie. But before I tell you what I think, I want to know what Kelly thought.
No, you're always making me say things first. I want to hear what you thought first, because this is a movie for you. And then I'll chime in a little bit.
All right. Well, first of all, this movie is almost 3 hours long, but it needed every minute of it. I have never seen a movie with this much character development, ever. You really got to understand who Krishna is and how he was brought up, what kind of abilities and talents that he had, and the relationships that he formed with other kids and the other people, including forming relationships with the surrounding animals and the environment.
Yeah.
So it was really well done on that front. Also, the introduction of Priya into the movie, who is played by Priyanka Chopra. Mm-hmm. She was outstanding. Hrithik was top notch. He was on form in this movie. And I want to say right now, I have never, ever seen a man who looked that good in any movie ever. The hair, the outfit, the mask, everything worked. I mean, just worked. And I just loved the way he came about becoming Krrish. And the way that he kind of fell into it. It's not something that he set out to do, but it was something he fell into because he had to. He was stuck in a situation to where he had promised his grandmother that he would not let anybody know about his abilities. And then him having to be forced into a situation to use those to help other people to save their lives. And how the mask came about, because that has got to be the coolest mask I think I've ever seen on a superhero, and how it all come about.
Yeah, but if you didn't know it was Krrish because of that hair, even underneath the mask, you aren't paying attention.
He was rocking the hair in this movie.
He was rocking some hair in this movie.
But the thing that got me most, though, just the look that he had, were those eyes coming through that mask. They were like laser beams coming through that, and he pulled that look off so well. Now the movie itself, like I said, the story development is really good in it. I really felt something for all of the characters in it, and I'm not for sure, but I'm almost willing to bet that the man who was the tour guide that was helping the campers out was from Koi Milgaya, the little boy with the hat.
Yeah.
I didn't quite catch on to that because I was so wrapped up into some of the other things. But he kept saying, just imagine.
Yeah.
And so
that's him.
That was him.
They stayed friends.
Well, he was friends with his dad, Rohit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was cool. And it didn't dawn on me until later into the movie, which I don't know why. I guess I was just wrapped up into the other stuff. But I just love this movie, and I cannot wait for Krrish 3. Now, your turn. What did you think of it?
Well, it's okay. I'm just going to be straight up honest with y'all. I fell asleep halfway through it.
She did.
And it's not that I wasn't enjoying it. We really did do a lot of work yesterday. We did some major physical activity yesterday. And so one, I was very tired from that. Two, the movie just didn't hold my interest as much. Now, I kind of wish I had stayed awake. To me, there were two parts of this movie.
Yep.
There was The first hour or so, up until you get to the circus.
Yep.
And then there's the second part, beginning at the circus, when he becomes the superhero, Krrish.
When did you fall asleep?
With the circus.
She missed the best part of the movie.
I know. Evidently I did. I missed the best part of the movie because I did fall asleep when he was becoming the superhero. Now, I did get to see him rescuing the people from the burning tents. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I saw the mask. Mm-hmm. And I thought it was neat that part of the mask, you know, the I guess kind of like a lightning bolt looking type Harry Potter thing. Broke off, and I think it was a little girl who found it or something. The little girl that he rescued coming out by herself. And then I fell asleep.
Yeah, she missed the best part.
So I will judge the film on just what I saw.
Okay.
Now I really won't. I won't judge it. Who am I to judge? You know, it's just my opinion. I will opine on the first part of it. And I love what do I love? I love all the actors in it. Okay. I thought though they were a little over the top for a movie. It seemed more like stage acting to me.
Okay.
Where you have to be a little more animated and over the top on stage than you do in front of a camera. Mm-hmm. And so I thought the acting was a little over the top. Even Priya.
Priya.
Well, Priyanka. Her little squealy things just kind of like went in this ear and played around in my brain and came out through my eyeballs and gave me a headache. So I feel bad now though after hearing about, you know, more character development as him becoming Krrish and not seeing that part. So I'll be honest with you, I'll go back, I'll finish watching the movie.
It means I get to watch it
again. Yes, you get to watch it again to see how they developed the superhero part of him.
Yep.
Because you did tell me some of the storyline, and I was like, well, daggone, you know, I kind of wish I hadn't missed it. But, you know, that's a good thing about videos is go back and watch them over and over and over and over and over again.
Now I'm going to do something mean.
Oh, geez, what?
This is going to be a spoiler review. So I'm going to go ahead and spoil it for Kelly. I have to talk about this. This is such a good movie.
Okay.
Well, it is. I mean, I am a huge superhero fan.
Yeah, I know. And I'm not. So
she's not, but I am. And I got really big into Iron Man when Marvel Studios brought out the new Iron Man movie back in 2008 and everything. I saw so much of that kind of thing with this movie, but here's the kicker. This movie was before that.
Yeah.
So this movie was filmed before that, and the amazing story that came together seemed like it was pulled right out of the comic books, and I just loved that. And the whole thing of putting the mask on and turning the coat inside out.
And I saw that, and that was cool.
But then when Priya had actually set Krishna up, she just knew that he was Krrish. So she set up 2 camera guys and had hired thugs to come and force him into becoming Krrish. And then the thugs show up, and then it becomes realized that they weren't actually the thugs. The ones she's hired were going to be late. These were the real deal. And he started to defend her and fight back. And then he saw the cameras, and then he just let him beat him to a pulp, pretty much.
Really?
He got
that
severely beaten.
Face?
Yeah, everything. And
Rohit.
And she goes, "Why didn't you fight back? Why did you do that?" And the line is, "I wanted to see how you would react seeing me in pain." and she was crying.
Oh.
And then it come to find out that the ring he had given her, they had stolen. So he goes back as Krrish to take care of these guys and get rid of the ring. And of course...
So did the actor thugs show up?
That was canceled. Because he knew exactly what she was trying to do. So she had canceled it. So it didn't continue on with that. He went and found the actual thugs, took care of them, got the ring back. But then it kicked in. Beforehand, he had met this guy from Singapore who was doing martial arts in the streets to help raise money.
And that was an amazing scene.
For his sister to get an operation. And Krishna has this ability, and it's not spoken of, it's just alluded to.
You see it on his face.
You see it on his face.
Eyes.
He's able to learn instantaneously by watching. And so he watched this guy. And when he ended up getting, this guy from Singapore ended up getting hurt, he couldn't continue with the show. So Krishna steps in and he continues the show with the full martial arts, with the boa or staff, and with the sword and everything else. And it was just absolutely amazing.
Kind of like Val Kilmer's Doc Holliday in Tombstone.
Yeah, kind of, but much more dramatic. But this is where the two meet, and you find out this guy, called him Christian, and they became good friends after that. Well, this scene where Krrish has actually beaten up these thugs, Christian comes along and sees Krrish take off the mask, and he sees Krishna.
Uh-oh.
Of course, at this time, there was this whole thing of who is Krrish, $25,000 reward if he'd turn himself in, prove, here's the mask, they'd take the piece and they'd match it up. And Krishna gives the mask to Christian to say, go claim the money, go get the surgery for your sister. And it says, anyone who's willing to fight for anybody is a true hero. So that set the whole rest of the movie for me, that whole thing. I'm not going to spoil any more for you, but that was the pivotal moment for me.
You know what?
What?
Maybe, I think you just said the reason why I'm not huge on superheroes movies. Because there are so many regular, everyday superheroes that don't get noticed.
True.
And don't get recognition. Now, a true superhero doesn't go do their things to be recognized, But you have teachers, you have police officers, you have military, you have firefighters,
EMTs,
first responders, doctors, who do heroic things every single day. Mm-hmm. And, they do it without any recognition, sometimes without even a word of thanks, sometimes with a lot of negativity thrown at them.
Exactly.
And yet they do it over and over. And so maybe that's why superhero movies just aren't as fascinating to me.
Okay.
I never really thought about that before, but I think you may have nailed. I have to think about that some more.
Okay.
But I think that's why.
Anyway, after that point in the movie, it just got better from there, and it was absolutely amazing. The twists in this towards the end just blew my mind. It's like, whoa, I did not see that coming. And talking about the guy who was looking for him and the real motivation why he was looking for him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, things like that.
All right, don't tell me that part. I'll go back.
No, she'll have to watch that.
I will go back and finish watching it.
And then, of course, what happens at the end, and it was just, broke my heart, and yet uplifted it at the same time, right there at the very end. So, yeah, I'm really excited about seeing Krrish 3. I love this movie. And right now, it's hand in hand with Black Panther. I think Krrish he's completely overstepped Iron Man as my favorite. He's up there even with Black Panther right now. It just determines who's going to win out after I see Krrish 3 as to who's going to be my favorite superhero. But right now, Black Panther and Krrish are neck and neck. And
pardon me.
So right now, they're neck and neck on so many factors, not just who they are as people, their personalities and things like that. It's their outfits too. Oh my goodness. Just, yeah. Right now, Black Panther's a little ahead because he's got the technology, but see, I haven't seen Krrish 3 yet because I know he's getting new technology in that. So I want to see that.
Is Jadoo coming back?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
I want a Jadoo. I want a little Jadoo.
So
he's
anyway,
so cute.
Right now, as of this point, Krrish is my favorite superhero movie right now. Like I said, him and Black Panther are kind of even, but there were some things not about the character Black Panther, but things that went on in the movie that I thought could have been done a little bit better as far as storyline and everything. Right now, Krrish is ahead of that. So,
okay, so we have it here. Krrish beats Black Panther. All right, well, I'm Kelly.
And I'm Donathan.
And we are Craving Cinematics.